Greetings, bubblers. In this video, we're going to be discussing what I like to call secret Stripe attributes. Well, and they're not exactly secret. Obviously, they're in their in Stripe documentation, but they are a bit tricky to get into your Bubble backend workflows to access. So I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not familiar with how to set up Stripe webhooks, you can see my full video in the corner there on how to get them set up, as well as in the description. So let's kind of get started. I'm just going to create a new backend workflow called webhook Stripe testing. And what you usually need to do to get this working is you detect data requests, click detect data. You will copy this URL, go into Stripe, add an endpoint, and paste. Oh, I didn't get the full thing. We do that. Oh my goodness. Copy. All right. Man, that's fun. All right, so we're gonna do these hidden attributes can be got in any updated event. So anytime you see a dot updated, this will apply because this is where the previous attributes come into play, and I will show you exactly what I mean. So we create the webhook, and in most cases, you just need to click this button, Send Test Webhook. It'll go into Bubble. Bubble will detect the payload, and then you have it all here, and you can go on your merry way, start building workflows that can parse the request data and do specific things. Now, where the hidden attributes come into play is this thing called previous attributes. These previous attributes, and you can see them both here and in here, these previous attributes represent what actually changed. So this is the old values, right? So in this case, you had an old plan and you switched to a new plan. It can also be the status has changed from, say, trialing to active, or you can have the cancel date get set, meaning they're going to cancel at the end of the billing period, right? Cancel at period end could be set to true. These are all things that you may want to track and know when it changed. So in order to do that, we need to actually send this request ourselves and fill in the data we want to get. So I'm going to do this over one more time. So we're going to click Detect Data. We're going to copy this URL. And there's a tool called Postman, which makes this really easy. You just have to Google Postman and find it. It's a great tool to make API calls. So I'm just going to do a new request. We're going to set it to post. You paste in that URL, go to body, click raw, and then we're going to click the type and set it to JSON. Now go back into Stripe, and under this request that you had just sent to Bubble, we're going to copy this because this is the event that got sent into Bubble. We can copy this, paste it into your Postman here, and now we can add whatever fields we want into these previous attributes, and it will be read, and we can then use it in our backend workflow to handle these specific cases. So in this case, we're going to look for when a customer is going to cancel at period end, right? So this can give us a chance to trigger workflows that recover them. And so in this case, we're going to say cancel at period end, false, which means if it gets changed, it's going to obviously be true now. And another useful one to gather is, especially this is crucial if you're doing a credit-based billing model, is the current period start and end. It's a very common use case for you needing to know when the beginning of the billing period is every billing period, because a lot of people like to say, oh, every month you get $50 worth of credits, or 50 hours you can use, or 50 invites every month, and you need to add those into your account. And that can be easily done using these current period start and end triggers. So whenever you get this Stripe subscription update webhook, you say, oh, current period end has changed. That means it's a new billing period. Let's give them some credits. So that's another useful one. And we're just so you just go through the list of subscription attributes, add the ones that you want to pay attention to when they change, and add them into this previous attributes section. When you have them all set up, you just click the send button. This is going to send it over to Bubble. We open up Bubble, And now if we go down here, you can see we have all those previous attributes that we added in, and you can obviously, and now we can save this, and we can do things like you can update the user. You can do all kinds of things based on that data. And that's how you get the secret Stripe attributes into your Bubble app. Thanks for watching.